Hey YouTubers, welcome. It's going to be a non-diagnostic video. It's going to be based on 3 battery tester products. I want to see how accurate they are, when you compare them to each other. The first one is going to be the OTC. Part number is 3914BT battery tester kit. This is a Bluetooth connection, and it works along with the OTC Encore or the OTC Evolve. So this is a wireless connection. The second one is going to be the battery tester, part number 4514-A. It's made by Midtronics, and this one actually works along with the Injectoclean scan tools. For example, the CJ4, the CJ4-R, the CJ500, the CJ7S, which is a new scan tool for this company. And it's going to be a hardwire connection. And last but not least, I'll be using the standalone, the Solar BA7. Alright, so I'm gonna set up and then show you guys with the first one, which is the OTC. Alright guys, so I already have the OTC Bluetooth battery tester already connected to the battery. So as soon as you connect it to the battery, it's self-powered, as indicated there. The green LED shows power, and then the blue LED is pretty much telling you that the Bluetooth, it's ready, and it's ready to be paired with the OTC scan tool. So here we go. So the way to pair this Bluetooth battery tester is to go into your applications on your scan tool. There's a battery tester application. So it's gonna actually look for it and connect to it. So we're good now. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit test. Now it's telling you to press the option to do the test that it gives you. So battery test, system test, EV battery test, and start stop test. So in this case, so since we're only comparing the battery test for all 3 devices, I'm gonna hit battery test. Now it's gonna tell you to select the type of battery. This is a standard flooded battery. It's gonna tell you to select your CCA. This vehicle is rated at, this battery is rated at CCA 480. So we're gonna look here on the options, 480. So there we go. And now after you choose your CCA, the next step is to go ahead and do the start battery test. So here we go. Question: in-vehicle battery test, yes or no? In this case, it's going to be yes. So the vehicle state of health is 85%, state of charge 100, voltage 12.7 volts, battery type flooded, set capacity 480, measured capacity was 412 CCA. So okay, so that's the first measurements for the Bluetooth connection of the battery tester for this OTC 3914. Next, I'm going to compare the one with the Midtronics 4514-A. So let me set up and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so I'm ready to connect the battery tester for Midtronics 4514-A. The way this one works, since this device is actually hardwired to the scan tool, the scan tool is off right now. But as soon as you connect the device to your battery, it's gonna power up the scan tool. So let me show you guys real quick. I got the positive cable already connected to the positive terminal. I'm gonna connect the negative. So as soon as I connect it, it's gonna actually power up the scan tool. Alright, so the next step is to go ahead and find the application. Battery tester. I'm going to select module 4514-A. There was actually two modules. The bottom was the old version. So here we go. I'm going to select the first one. So it has two options to do the test battery or charging test. In this case, I'm going to do the test battery. I'm going to select the CCAs. This battery is rated at 480. Next step is to go ahead and do the start. So here we go. Voltage 12.7, which was the same as the other one. The state of charge 100%. Conductance, this one shows actually 390 and 81%. So and this one is actually telling me to replace the battery. So we do see a difference now. Alright, so the next one is going to be, last but not least, the solar BA7, which is standalone. So let me set up and I'll show you guys. Alright, so I have the solar BA7 already connected to the battery. This is also self-powered. As soon as you hook it up, it's going to power on, and it's going to give you the state of voltage. Right now it's showing about 12.78. Alright, so pretty much like to set up this this unit is to go and hit enter. So it's going to give you options to do a battery test, a system test. In this case, I'm going to do a battery test, so I'm going to hit enter. It tells you to select the type of battery. This is a SLI, which is a standard flooded battery. But it also gives you other options: the gel type, the flat type, the SPL, and back to the SLI. So I'm going to hit the SLI, so I'm going to hit enter, and it tells you to select the CCAs, CCA, the EN, the IEC, the DIN, and back to the CCA. In this case, we're going to perform the CCA, cold crank amps. It's rated at 480. So now it hits enter. So it has already done the test for us as soon as we hit the enter button. So it's telling us that the CCA is actually rated at 424. It gave us a passing grade by the green indicator. If it was a yellow one, in other words, it's telling us it's a weak battery and needs to get charged. If it was a red one, it would give us either a system error or a fail condition. In this case, this battery shows okay, and it actually passed. Alright, so these are the three types of battery testers that I own. Like I said, one of them is Bluetooth connection, the other one's hardwired, and this solar one is standalone. So let me write down these numbers, and let's compare all three units. Alright guys, so I wrote down the numbers for all three units. For example, the OTC state of health showed 85%, which was a pass. The Midtronic, it showed state of health 81%, which was a failed. For the solar state of health, it doesn't give us that percentage, but it was a pass. Now for the state of charge, for the OTC, it gave us 100%. Midtronics state of charge 100%. The solar state of charge was okay. It didn't give us a percentage. Now the voltage for the OTC is 12.7. The Midtronics voltage was 12.7. The solar voltage was 12.78. So pretty much, so far all three show the same voltage. Now where things actually changed was in the measured capacity. This battery was set at 480 cold crank amps. So for the OTC, when doing the test, a measured capacity was 412 CCAs. For the Midtronic, the measured capacity was 390 cca. For the solar BA7, measured capacity was 424 cca. So be the judge here. How accurate are these battery testers? Especially, you know, when you compare them to each other. Of course, you know, these devices are going to have a different type of components, which are going to give a different type of load to the battery. You know, when it measures the measured capacity. So some are going to be a little bit stronger than the others. So for the Midtronics, we see that the measured capacity was actually below 400. It was 390. That's what gave us a failed condition. For the OTC, it was just slightly above 400, which was 412. For the solar, it was 424. So 2 out of the 3 testers, it gave us above 400 cca. So can you really trust these battery testers? I'll say yes, because at least 2 out of 3 gave us a passing grade. 1 was a failed, which is the Midtronics. So alright guys, so this was just a little quick video based on 3 types of battery testers. One is a Bluetooth connection, the other one's a hardwired, and the other one's a standalone. Alright guys, so it's Eli the OBD Tech. Subscribe if you like.